Assalamualaikum, I'm Abdul Hasib. Today I'll be sharing with you cultivating abundance in a world of scarcity. Have you ever felt like that you're just running and running? Yes, on a treadmill of desire. And just you keep on running, it's endless. You feel like it's not enough. You feel something's missing, something's less, something more needs to be there. That's right, I'm talking about that craving, that urge for more. This constant yearning for more, this isn't a personal feeling. This is nothing personal, this isn't a personal weakness. It's much more than that. It's rather a deeply ingrained evolutionary trait traced way back to our ancestors. That's right, I'm talking about the Stone Age, our ancestors who lived in harsh conditions, as we all know. They were constantly looking for food, they were constantly looking for shelter, they were constantly looking for safety. What does that tell us? What does that indicate? It indicates that they had immediate needs, they had immediate cravings, and they needed immediate gratifications. They wanted to fulfill their desires immediately because they depended on food and water for survival. Well, the reason for this history lesson was to tell you that that's right, that is why this constant yearning for more is there. And I like to term it as the scarcity brain, which is hardwired into our genes. That's right, it's hardwired into our genes. Now that's a problem, right? But we'll figure out the solution. It's nothing we can't get out of. Now, since you're on that treadmill, would you like to get off? Obviously, no one can keep running forever unless they want to, unless the immediate cravings are solving the problem of social validations, of status quo problems which are solved. A good so-called image built up. That's right, when I say that you're yearning for more, that means that you want something to keep up with others. Something that isn't productive, something that isn't gonna give a positive output, but something that just needs to be there for the sake of keeping up. Allow me to rectify this right now that when you're craving for more, I certainly do not mean that craving for more success, craving towards achieving more goals, craving for achieving more financial independence, more happiness. That is a separate thing. But craving for achieving more social status, more social validations, that is what we're talking about. That is all which surrounds the scarcity brain. This is a persistent cycle, a cycle of overconsumption. We overeat, we overspend, we overwork. Yes, that's right, we even overwork, something we don't like, but we're still doing it more. Why? Just in a relentless pursuit of more? That's right, we are constantly seeking to acquire, to accumulate. Even if it diminishes our happiness, even if it diminishes our peace of mind. Because we want more. Some things less and we want more. That's not right. Absolutely not right. When I say that you have these immediate cravings, you have these immediate gratifications that need to be achieved, I mean that you are saying goodbye to your ability to pursue long-term goals. How about we put it this way, that if you are going for immediate cravings, you're going for immediate gratifications, you're a prisoner to them. You can never ever go for the long-term fulfillments, which are actually the delayed gratifications. The delayed gratifications are gonna get you to the right more. Everybody wants more. There's nothing wrong with more, but the right more is important. That's what we're looking at. Now, it's nothing we can solve. I'd simply say that cultivating an abundance mindset Because this is our brain, right? Scarcity brain is the problem. An abundance brain would definitely fit in, would definitely solve our problem. And that starts with our first step. We step in by identifying our scarcity cues. I'd like to mention advertisements, something we're all familiar with. They bombard us with these limited time offers, and these social media feeds, they showcase curated perfection. 70% off, last chance to buy. Our eyes pop out and we simply add it to the cart. We simply place our order. Why? Because it's something more, even though a stack is already piled up. We want more. So become a detective of your own cravings. Why are your desires like this? Why do you want, and let's just say if you already have a pair of black pants, why do you want another one? Just because someone from work has 4? And you are doing this more to keep up just with that person? Or from a person who has curated perfection on social media feeds? Become your own detective. Just recognize which ads, which social media posts, or which inner dialogues. Like, maybe I need that smartphone. Because everybody has that. That small fraction which is curating that perfection on social media, right? Everybody has it, I need it. I'd say that you've planned a vacation, for example. And it seems inadequate because you just saw an ad of a luxurious vacation. Your long road trip was something inadequate compared to the cruise, the water cruise. Obviously, that is a different thing, and your plan is a different thing. Something important that I'd like to mark over here is that when you plan that road trip, were you excited? Were you happy? Did it bring a positive change that I'd feel positive? If it did, then that's the adequate plan. Which moves us on to our next step. Expressing gratitude. Remember all your blessings and express gratitude, because that will actually formulate a behavior of delayed gratification. Your constant urge, which is hardwired into your genes, would actually become less, and less. It will allow you to work on those long-term goals. And when I'm talking about long-term goals, I mean that you set goals, those long-term goals, with a purpose, not without a purpose. Sometimes we set goals which achieve more things for us. But those more things are just to keep up. Those more things are not in the right direction. That isn't more financial independence. That isn't more happiness. That isn't more peace of mind. That is just more of keeping up. That is just more of external validations. Allow me to briefly quote it that our brain has still not learned. Yes, since the Stone Age, it still has not learned that what's the difference between our basic needs, our essential needs, compared to the external validations. We prefer, we value, we think that our external validations, the social validations, the status, is much more important than our essential needs. Because as of today, if we talk about today, supermarkets are overflowing with groceries, right? Technology is advancing, we're all connected together. Our basic needs, we have electricity, we have water, we have gas to cook food. Our basic needs are readily available, yet this craving is still intact. Your scarcity brain is still there. Why? Because it was hardwired into your genes. And now, since we have to change our genes, we're going for the long-term goals. Since I mentioned You need a purpose. When you have a purpose, your vision changes. When your vision changes, it compels a reason for delayed gratification. And when I'm talking about delayed gratification, I'm talking about the right more. The more which is going to bring more productivity. More right cause. What is it that truly matters to you? Ask yourself. Do you want to travel the world? Do you want to learn new skill? Do you want to contribute to a cause which you believe in? What is it that you truly want? What you truly want is always a delayed gratification. Immediate cravings are just disguises, just so-called temporary fulfillments in that empty hole of delayed gratifications. Just think about it. That when you develop an abundance mindset, when you cultivate that abundance mindset into your habits with the set of clear long-term goals with a purpose, that means you're implementing routines, right? You're implementing those routines into your clear set goals. What does that invoke? That invokes a sense of control. That's right, I'm talking about control over here. Scarcity brain, it will actually lead you to the false remark that you are in control. These cravings, these immediate cravings of having something new just to keep up, is just a temporary fill in the void. Because the right fill in the blank is delayed gratification, not immediate gratification. Not at all. When I say that scarcity brain needs to be changed, it's way beyond individual change. Please remember that. It's way beyond individual change. That's why it encourages us to focus as a society which values well-being, which values fulfillment, which values content. That is gonna push away those scarcity brain impulses. It's gonna push them away. Because this is not a destination, it's a journey. A journey of control, the right more. And when I'm talking about control, I'd like you to ask yourself two questions. The first one being, are you in control? The second one, are you a prisoner of your immediate cravings? There's a yes to at least one of them. Which one is the right yes? Let's find out. Thank you.